big round of applause. You have your microphone and clicker on the box, and the 3 minutes of pitch.
Data is power. But do you know what is wrong with it? It is not used. In healthcare, after the clinical examination, a doctor spends 82% of his time to prepare and manage data for analysis. And hospitals and clinics are dependent on data for patient management, clinical research, and clinical trials matching. ORIGINi is a company made by doctors for doctors, from pain to international solutions. Imagine that here are 500 patients, and one might be you. To further use this data, I need to categorize it, analyze it, extract the relevant data, and create the right statistics for it. This is just a part of what Madeline and Roxana, two of our founders, had to do for their PhD studies. With our help, we make the research process 5 times faster, the management reports 10 times faster, and the clinical trials matching 3 times faster. But how does it work? It is straightforward. You should scan or upload your data, check the AI extracted results, view your data tables, create the right statistics with the use of AI, and invite colleagues to work together. We are a multidisciplinary team, and we meet at the perfect intersection between medical, business, and tech, with experience in big corporations, public system, and startups before. Our vision is to democratize the access to breakthrough technologies. We focus on a B2B model for hospitals and clinics, but in order to fulfill our vision, we have a business model B2C as well. We started in 2020, and with our first product, which was targeted on oncology and pharma companies, we learned our lessons, and that's why we created the second product, which addresses all the medical specialties. And so far, we generated 105,000 euro. Our market is clinical data analytics and has an estimated average growth rate of more than 25% in the next 10 years. Of course that we have competition, but our competitors do not tackle all the sections of the real-world data. Besides that, we explore an unexplored market in Central and Eastern Europe, and our competitors do not have a B2C business model. So, ORIGINi is a catalyst for shaping the future of medical data. Can you visualize the impact? Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks also to be super sharp in the 3 minutes. And now, judges, 5 minutes for you.
So basically, you OCR the data and then you structure the result.
Yes. So we categorize them on structuring, and let me just give you a short example. You enter a medical report, and we detect that is a lab test that is related to oncology and, let's say, to breast cancer. And because it's oncology breast cancer, we extract specific variables. If it would be cardiology or nephrology, we extract a different kind of variables.
And the structuring model is trained for a particular branch of physiology or for all the specialties?
All the specialties, but the NLP module that we are using is specialized in medical area. So that's the specific of the NLP module.
And how much does the client have to work to digitalize all these assets? I mean, what is the client effort usually?
Yes. So if the doctor, the hospital has PDF files, it's just a drag and drop in our platform. If he doesn't and he have documents like this in the files, he just take out the mobile phone and do photos, like for a 1 page, how much it takes, 2 seconds for 1 file. And the ideal case is that we integrate with the vendors of the hospital's informatics system. So we can connect via API with them to ingest the data.
My last question. how do you tackle the obstacles regarding confidentiality, or what was the biggest obstacle in that security area?
The biggest, sorry, I didn't,
Obstacle.
in?
Security of the information, because you mentioned using the phone, which seems
so
not secure.
All the data is sent encrypted into our private cloud with secure routes, so it's everything clear there.
So, who are the customers actually? I did not really get that. Is it like hospitals and universities, or what?
So the clients could be diverse. It's hospitals and clinics, but it as well for the research part might be universities. So this is the B2B, and for the B2C part are the individual researchers. So basically the thing with B2C model is that, let's say you are a doctor and you work in a hospital that for some reason doesn't want to acquire our system. So you are a researcher and you want to do research outside the job of the hospital. That's why you can acquire your own subscription into our platform and have all the capabilities.
So at the price point that you showed us, which was like, I don't know, like $500 a month or something for the enterprise plan, you need a lot of hospitals or universities for this to get like really big, no? So how do you envision, I don't know, increasing the price point in the future or getting more revenue out of one customer?
Increasing, sorry?
I mean, how much money do you expect to make with one customer on average?
So our model starts for 600 euro per month for the enterprise thing. Probably you are familiar, in Romania there are some European funds for digitalization of hospitals. So we are in connection there, and we wait for the final results on this. And also we are thinking about going outside Romania and so on.
I think also more what you were saying in the sense how you plan to actually scale it. In the hospital business, they are very decentralized. So how do you plan to actually, in terms of sales approach, sales model, how do you plan to go and cover all the market?
Yes, so we target the Eastern and Central Europe for now to prove our worth, and then to go to Western Europe and America, where all our competitors are. And basically, we have two founders that are doctors. Madeleine, one of our founders, was a manager of a hospital before, so we have good knowledge of the medical system. We have good access for hospitals in Romania, and we have knowledge with doctors that go to practice medicine outside Romania in countries like Poland, Austria, and so on, or UK. And we can reach to them and make them, could make an intro to us.
Who is buying it within the hospital? Like who's the actual buyer that you're targeting?
The hospital. The hospital.
Yeah, but within the hospital, I mean, who do you need to convince, in the hospital to buy your software?
I didn't understood.
I mean, when you sell to a hospital, which individual or who is the decision maker that decides to buy ORIGIni or not?
Okay. So usually it's the leader of the, let's say for oncology, is the leader of oncology. So it's a mix of leader oncology and cardiology, and usually if two specialties, the leaders from two specialties want it, they will go to the manager and will tell to the manager, we want this, and we will acquire. So the actual point of decision seems to be the manager, but it's actually the leaders of the medical sections.
Thank you. Thank you, ORIGIni.